right, well, we are on a road trip right now in our Tesla Model 3, and we are actually heading to an IONNA station. So I thought it'd be a kind of a cool idea to put together a video of how to charge at an IONNA station. I know we're used to a lot of other charging companies out there, EVgo, Electrify America, so on and so forth, but I thought it'd be a pretty cool idea to put together a video of how to charge at an IONNA station, specifically with this Tesla, but it works the same for any other car as well, and kind of give you just the idea of what to expect when you get to an IONNA station, even though a lot of them are very different from each other, and just the process of charging your car. So let's dive in, let's get to the charger here in about 15 minutes, and let's take a look at an IONNA Rechargery. Alright, well, we just got off the exit of Route 78 here in Pennsylvania, so one of the major corridors. And IONNA puts most of their stations very close to the highway, very conveniently located, which is nice. And so what we're gonna do here is basically just make our way down to this Sheetz gas station. That's literally right here off of the highway. It's an excellent spot for it. And we are just going to, I guess we'll pull in this back way. We can see the IONNA stations right here to our left. So you can see where they're located at the Sheetz here. And all we're gonna do is pull up to the IONNA station and plug in the car. We'll show you how to do the payment methods. We'll show you how to do, you know, do they have an app, or how do you exactly start the charging? And we'll talk about all that in just a second here. So let's get to the charging station, and we'll also show you how they're laid out, because they're not laid out like a normal charging station, because they support NACS natively and CCS natively, so you don't need an adapter. You can use an adapter if, let's say, you show up and everybody's using the one you need, and you can use an adapter, but you can just natively pull in. So take a look over here at the charging stations to your right, and you can see here that the way these are laid out, so this is station 5 is CCS, station 5 is CCS, station 3 is CCS, then over here station 1 and 2 are NACS, and they're color coded, which is really nice. And they also have it labeled on the pavement, which I'll show you that when we get out of the car. So all we're going to do is back into the station just like we normally do at any other Tesla supercharger, or if you have a car that has a front charging port, then of course you would pull in just like you normally do. The cable management here is very, very nice and very long, so you have plenty of opportunity. So let's get out of the car now, and we'll see the process for getting your car charging at an IONNA station. All right, so pretty cool charging stations here. So once again, you have 5 charging stations. You can see how they're labeled for NACS, CCS, color coded, which is really nice. And you can charge 2 cars at each station, which is also a really nice thing. So you can actually have 10 cars here charging. Looks like they have the ADA accessible one at the very end over there, which is good to see. And then over here you have our, you know, native NACS handles, which are good. And so all you're gonna do is just take your NACS handle out. The button works on the handle just like a Tesla supercharger. We're gonna plug it in, and we're gonna swing around here to the screen. Now this is the only screen here on the side here. So it says you could pay by app, which is interesting because I thought they said, well, I think it's maybe app by your vehicle app, because they said they're not releasing an official app for IONNA. And then over here you can see you can pay by card. So really easy. I'll just take my credit card out here. Excuse the noise in the background. And all we're going to do here is just tap our card. And you can see it's 42 cents a kilowatt hour, which is a lot cheaper than a lot of other stations out there. You can see we have a $30 hold on the card. There you go. Thank you. Approved. Already done. Car's already plugged in, as you can see. And we are now authenticating, preparing to charge. And within just a few seconds here, we should be officially charging our Model 3 here at the IONNA station, which is really cool. So let's just give this a few more seconds here. And there we go. So you can see our current state of charge, 56%. You can see our kilowatt. You can see what connector we're at, how much energy we've delivered, how much time we've been here, and how much it's costing us for our charge. You can even go into charging detail, which will actually give you a charging curve, which is really cool. Now, we're not going to get a huge charging curve here because we pulled in at a high state of charge, but you could definitely see all your information, your voltage, your amperage. Once again, your kilowatt hours delivered to the car, your average kilowatt, and your current state of charge, of course. You could stop your charge here, or you can go into your cost detail, and it'll show you how much your energy cost is, you know, what you're up to, and all your information right here. So really, really nice, really convenient. You can see we're up to about 101 kilowatts right now, and we will be charging here for a little bit. And of course, another awesome thing they have on a lot of the IONNA stations are these windshield wash buckets. So you can clean your windshield while you stop to charge your car. Use your time as efficiently as possible. So once again, I'd like to reiterate how nice the parking lot is laid out with the labels on the end of the spot, so you can see them as you're rolling up, even if it's a full station. You have your CCS stations over here, which once again, you can use these for a Tesla or NACS vehicle if you have an adapter, or you could just go to the native NACS stalls. Really, really nice. You can see once again the windshield washer fluid or the windshield washer areas here that you can use to clean your windshield. And then of course you have your orange color-coded NACS stations, which once again are really nice. Well, now we're at this point of the charging session. We're well above 80%, so you know that we're not going to get very good speed, so we should be back on the road at this point. We can just click active sessions. You can see the active sessions here. Hit that select NACS there, and we should see our active session here. You can see that we put 23 kilowatt hours in there in 21 minutes. Running costs about 10 bucks, not bad. We can go to charging detail. Once again, we can see our charging curve, how it peaked up real quick and then started tapering down as per the typical Tesla charging curve. And once again, you can see all of our stats here. So you can see we're over 400 volts now, only about a little over 100 amps. And once again, 23 kilowatt hours delivered at an average of 65 kilowatt charging speed. So really nice. And you can see our beginning state of charge and our ending state of charge right there. And so once again, you can go to your cost details. You can see all your costs right there. And then if you want to if you're done for the session, you just want to hit stop. It says you want to select stop charging, you hit select, or you can also do the button on the handle just like a Tesla supercharger. Take the handle out and plug it back in to the charging station, just like that. And these are really nice. So these are 400 kilowatt cabinets, as you can see right here. So they are capable of doing up to 400 kilowatts individual vehicles, or if you have two vehicles here, it can split dynamically. So it won't be 200 per se, but what it'll do is it'll actually give you it'll split 200 unless one car is taking less, and I believe it's in 50 kilowatt increments if I'm not mistaken. So if one car is taking 150, it could give 250 to the car next to it. It all depends on the demand from the two cars. So really nice setup here, and I'm really enjoying it. All right, well, that is pretty much how to charge at an IONNA Rechargery. And this is once again, this is a different type of, there's different types of rechargeries out there. So this is just one of the ones. This is just a small rechargery, as you can see, attached to a sheets. And so you can come here, charge up your vehicle regardless of CCS or NACS, and use an adapter or not, your choice. And you can charge up your vehicle with these really nice cabinets here. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it the thumbs up below, and we'll see you on the next one. Remember, welcome to the future. Welcome to Tech Motoring. We got to get back on the road. We'll see you soon.